In a thrilling 100-meter final at the Rome Diamond League, Letsile Tebogo delivered a stunning performance, completely outclassing Fred Kerley and Christian Coleman. So let's break down this thrilling showdown. This race was one of the most anticipated events of the year, featuring a lineup of elite sprinters with an average season's best time of 9.88 seconds. The field was packed with talent, headlined by Fred Kerley, who came in with a season's best of 9.79 seconds. Adding to the mix were Christian Coleman, a former world champion with a season's best of 9.86 seconds, and Lamont Marcell Jacobs, who had recently impressed with a 9.85 second run at the Olympics, and a young sensation from Botswana, Letsile Tebogo. Tebogo, the 200-meter Olympic champion and world record holder in the 300 meters, faced skepticism about his fitness due to a long, grueling season. Despite concerns of fatigue, he was determined to prove himself. As the sprinters took their marks, the atmosphere in the stadium crackled with anticipation. The crowd sensed that they were about to witness a race for the ages. The starting gun fired, and Christian Coleman, known for his explosive starts, immediately showed his strength from lane 3. However, it was Letsile Tebogo who stole the spotlight. Renowned for his strong finishing kick, Tebogo shocked spectators with his blazing pace over the first 60 meters, a departure from his usual strategy of accelerating through the latter stages of the race. By the halfway mark, Tebogo had firmly established his dominance. His powerful strides and impeccable form set him apart from the field. He completed the race in a remarkable 9.87 seconds, a time that might have been even more impressive had he not eased up in the final meters. Christian Coleman, who had been a formidable contender, finished second with a time of 9.92 seconds. Fred Kerley, another top sprinter, came in third at 9.95 seconds. These three athletes were the only ones to break the 10-second barrier, highlighting the extraordinary level of competition. The biggest surprise of the race was Lamont Marcell Jacobs, who finished last with a time of 10.20 seconds. Jacobs, who had been a favorite and was coming off a strong season, struggled throughout the race. The significance of Tebogo's win becomes even more apparent when considering the context. The Rome Diamond League meeting has a storied history, with a meeting record of 9.75 seconds set by Justin Gatlin in 2015. The same year, Gatlin pushed Usain Bolt to the limit. While Tebogo's 9.87 seconds didn't break the meeting record, it was still a remarkable time. Especially given the caliber of the field, he might have edged closer to the 9.80 second mark. One of the most impressive aspects of Tebogo's race was his split time through the first 60 meters. He covered the distance in 6.41 seconds, a time that matched Christian Coleman's world-leading indoor 60-meter time from earlier in the year. This statistic is astonishing because it highlights Tebogo's explosive speed out of the blocks, something that had previously been considered a weaker aspect of his racing strategy. Tebogo's early lead was so substantial that by the 10-meter mark, he had already established a 0.41 second advantage over the rest of the field. This margin might seem small, but in the world of sprinting, it's massive, especially considering it was achieved within the first few meters of the race. This race was also significant for Tebogo on a personal level. Earlier in the season, he had faced criticism after a sluggish start in a 200-meter race in Silesia. Some commentators even suggested that he should end his season early due to the physical and emotional toll it had taken on him, especially following the passing of his mother. After the race, Tebogo said, "I am now more focused on 100-meter races and will try to win gold in upcoming events. I'm also working on the 400-meter, with my main focus on winning gold in the 100-meter, 200-meter, and 400 meters at the next Olympics." Looking ahead, Tebogo's victory in Rome is likely to be a turning point in his career. It's a race that will be remembered not just for the result, but for the manner in which it was won. That's all for this video.